Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. My name is Matt Jones and I'm with Life 2.0. And today we're talking about the top 5 reasons people don't accomplish goals. So, goals in life, very important, right? They're basically like guideposts and they really help us to navigate our way through our life so that we can find some purpose and happiness and fulfillment and really just live better. You know, there's lots of types of goals. You could have a physical goal like losing weight. Maybe it's a career goal like owning your own business, or maybe it's a financial goal like increasing, your salary to perhaps 6 figures a year. But perhaps you've tried certain things and you hit a ceiling and you're not quite sure why you're not getting there. Well, that's why we're talking about this today. In my own life, I've had, many goals, many goals, probably way too many goals that I've wanted to achieve, and then I haven't, and I've been very down on myself for it. And, it's a bit unfair. We're a bit too hard on ourselves sometimes. But also, we got to think about the tactics that we're using when goal setting. Sometimes it could be just a simple surface feeling like, oh, it'd be nice to have this, or it'd be really nice to have that. We really need to understand the reasons why we're not getting there. If our reasons for goal setting are more for vanity's sake rather than strictly I need this for my life, turning it from a wish into a must, a necessity, then we need to look at that process and make sure that we're making that leap. Really take out the time to devote to this so that we can truly find our happiness and our peace and our tranquility, right? So there's a lot of reasons why people don't accomplish their goals. Procrastination, listening to other people's opinions, or watching too much TV, or going on your social media feed. Those are very common nowadays. So however, these 5 reasons I've found to be, at least from my perspective, to be the biggest reasons that most people don't really achieve their goals and their dreams in life. My name is Matt Jones, and this is the Life 2.0 podcast. So let's jump in. So number 1, you don't have a strong enough why. So one of the biggest reasons people fail is because that why, there's not enough emotion really attached to it. There's got to be a certain amount of feeling that comes along with it. Maybe they haven't quite suffered enough to change, or maybe they haven't. Like I mentioned, like more of a surface feeling, a vanity type of a thing. I wish I looked trimmer and I had 6-pack abs. And I wish I could just drop 20 pounds. Why me? It's got to move from a wish to a must do. So the why needs to be very strong. I need to change my life. I need to do this today. I need to lose weight so that I have more energy and I can feel more vibrant and confident. I'm sick of just this lack I feel constantly every day and being so mad at myself. I am absolutely sick and tired. I hate how uncomfortable I feel all the time in private and in public. I want to set a good example for my kids and for my family. These are good reasons. These are emotion-based reasons. They create a stronger connection within your subconscious mind. Therefore, it gets cemented and it renews those neural pathways in your brain and allows your subconscious mind to go work for you, even when you're asleep. I remember when I lost 40 pounds, I was about to become a father, and the thought of being overweight and not being able to show up for my family and really, be there at this crucial point in my life really terrified me. So, I really wanted to change. Let's see. So a why for money. If you don't have enough money, it can't just be something simple as, I hate my job and I really wish I earned more money. Most people say that. It's got to be better. It's got to be something like, every day I live in fear about money insecurity. Every day I'm anxious about the future and I am scared and I hate feeling this way. I want the type of life where, I have control over it, and I want to master making money so that I can, control my fate, and I can travel, and I can do all the things that I really want to do. I want to spend more time with my family and provide a good life for them. And I just really don't want to suffer anymore. That's why I need to make more money. Those are good reasons. It's almost a concept of goals versus values. What do you value? Maybe that's why you're not meeting that goal exactly. Maybe you don't actually have the values that are based on the goals that you want. You might find out when you look at your core beliefs, maybe it's not something you actually value. So you got to take a look at that. Okay, so focus on that why, guys. Number 2, you don't take time to focus. So goals or dreams in life only happen when we take action, right? Goals without a plan simply just don't work. People spend more time planning vacations and going on their social media than they do actually focusing on what they want out of their life. They think that simply because they set an intention and thought about what they want, that's enough. But it's not. You have to keep going. It's time to break out your journal and schedule in that time, daily, weekly, put an hour timer on your phone and just get started, and then that you're actually making the time to do it. So instead of the nightly ritual of just Netflix and chill, start making those windows of times where you're going to focus on those goals. So, for example, every Monday and Thursday night, I will take 1 hour of time in the evening to evaluate my goals and check my progress, right? So that puts you on the path, the process of really making those lasting changes and really just helping you begin that first step, right? After that one step, it'll be a second step and third, and little by little, you have these small successes. Okay, number 3, guys. Number 3, you create weak goals. So weak goals create weak results, right? And good goals really need to be specific and they need to be measurable. And that means that it has an end date and usually some sort of figures involved in that. So, for example, a good idea of goals and objectives would be, I will lose 20 pounds in 2 months through healthy eating and intermittent fasting, right? So if it's January 1st, that goal is March 1st, right? And the mechanism of how you're going to do it, right? Okay, now, let's say you want to make a certain amount of money. You would say, I will increase my income by $30,000 in the next 6 months by starting an online business through Amazon FBA, right? Amazon FBA is what everybody uses to sell on Amazon nowadays, to sell to their customer platform. But whatever the online business is for you, perhaps, you're going to set a date, you're setting the income and the mechanism for which you're actually going to do it. And when you create goals this way, it creates more clarity and focus, and making it feel more believable, which is really important, and then therefore making it more likely to actually be achieved. Remember that goals are dreams with deadlines. Let me say that one more time. Goals are dreams with deadlines. Okay. All right, number 4. Your goals aren't aligned to your purpose or passion. The most successful people in the world almost always have a deep love for what they do. It's known as the labor of love. From Tony Robbins to Elon Musk to J.K. Rowling, they wake up every day with passion. They don't need somebody to push them. You don't have a motivation of fear like, if I don't get up this morning, I won't go to that crappy job, then I won't make that paycheck. I guess I better go to work. No, you wake up and you're like, oh man, I can't wait to start work. I can't wait to start doing this. I really love this. So you got to find out what that is. Even if these people weren't millionaires or billionaires, they probably would still be doing exactly what they're doing today. At some level. Living a purpose-centered life gives you the drive needed to accomplish those goals, or a passion-centered life. You have to love something so much that generally you would do it for free. In your spare time. And then next, all you need to do is figure out how to leverage, what you love into a living, right? How can you bring value to other people through what you love? And that's what you figure out. Okay. All right. Number 5. This is the final reason most people do not reach their goals. So you keep waiting to start your goals. And I'm sure you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. This is for the ultimate procrastinator. I'll wait until next month, or I'm just not ready yet, or I'll wait until Monday to start because it's the beginning of the week and, I'm really focused and I'm more likely to do it on Monday, and then, work's busy and that person calls you and this thing hasn't been figured out and you go, oh, forget it. I'll start next Monday, right? And it's just like a vicious cycle, So you do not want to do that. If you truly want it and you truly value it in your core and you have an emotional attachment to this outcome, this goal, this dream, you have to just start today, right? Or schedule in tomorrow, for 4 hours. That's all you're focusing on. You have to take that first step. And results beget more results. I think people often overestimate what they can do in 30 days, let alone a year. So you really have to take these, baby steps, just one at a time. And really just focus on the process of becoming what it is you want to do or be, and not focus on the outcome. Because then you're more likely to become it rather than simply wishing it away, right? All right, guys, so that's it. The top 5 reasons people don't accomplish their goals. Let me just sum it up one more time for you. So, number 1, you don't have a strong enough why. Number 2, you don't make time to focus. Number 3, you create weak goals. Number 4, your goals aren't aligned to your purpose or your passion. And number 5, you keep waiting to start your goals. All right, guys, so I hope that was helpful for you, and I hope you got some value out of this. If you did, please click the like button and the subscribe button, and I will be coming out with a lot more content like this. If you're interested in transforming your life and your mindset, I just came out with a brand new book. It's called Life 2.0, Transform Your Life and Mindset, and that's available on Amazon right now if you're interested. All right, so wishing you guys lots of love, happiness, and success. Till next time.